Anime has no shortage of prideful characters. Powerful characters with an inflated ego and a huge chip on their shoulders. Some having outright god complexes. Hey there everyone, welcome back to Shano Anime TV. Please remember to like and subscribe to our channel for more anime related content, as well as share this video and leave a comment down below as we check out my top 10 most prideful anime characters. Satsuki Bakugou. Early Bakugou is probably the most prideful character in the entire My Hero series. Due to his unique quirk and innate natural talent, Bakugou has been praised almost his entire early life, resulting in him having quite the ego, as well as a temper to match. He is so immensely prideful that he prefers to work alone, as he hates the idea of being protected or even helped. He doesn't join teams unless he's recognized as the unquestionable leader. He is unwilling to accept his mistakes or shortcomings and will fiercely deny them whenever others point them out. He is a merciless perfectionist and will only be satisfied with complete victory. Prideful to say the least, Satsuki Kurin is an extremely intelligent, calculating and patient person, while also being unwavering and iron-fisted. She is the president of the Honnouji Academy Student Council and the ruler of the surrounding lands. She has absolute authority over the academy and is regarded with reverence by many of its residents. She often refers to people as pigs in human clothing, and justifies that the weak and the foolish should be ruled. A shameless, gleaming example of pride if I ever saw one.
Ask not the sparrow how the eagle soars! You aspire to nothing more than the shallow thoughts of commoners! I will not allow anyone to beat me to my own ambition! My will is absolute! Those are the facts of this world, and you will all surrender to them! You pigs in human clothing! Prosperity leads to greed. Greed leads to their downfall. One taste of a life of affluence and they're enslaved. Slaves to a system which I created.
Frieza is probably the most corrupt, sadistic villain to have ever been created. And in most cases, power often comes with a bloated sense of pride. You begin to see everyone else as insects to be trampled upon. Specks of dust beneath your fingernails. This idea sums up Frieza perfectly. An unrelenting sense of pride is one of Frieza's driving forces. Even in the face of death and defeat, he refuses to accept any other reality.
Damn you! Why? This shouldn't be happening! I am Lord Frieza!
With a title such as the Undisputed King of Curses, Ryomen Sukuna is selfish, cold-hearted, immortal, and exceptionally sadistic. Being aware of his immense power, Sukuna is quite arrogant and extremely prideful, patronizing and proclaiming his superiority over everyone. For this reason, he is highly dismissive of his opponents, rarely ever taking them serious. He often passes out judgment on his own whims, and uses others for his own entertainment.
I warned you. There'd be no second time. Whether you die or you die doesn't matter to me. Aside from him, I truly don't care.
Let's be honest, there cannot be a list of prideful anime characters without Prince Vegeta himself. By nature, the Saiyan race has enough pride to fill the entire universe. As a result, one would expect no less from the Prince of Saiyans. Being of the royal bloodline of the most powerful race in the entire universe, Vegeta is filled with pride. This might perhaps be his most notable trait and the hill upon which he would die on. He'd rather die than beg for his life and cower in fear, even if that means staring death in the face with a smile.
Yes! I will ascend! The universe will marvel to see the Ultimate Saiyan potential once again realized! And I will be legendary. And then, Kakarot, then I will see you bow before your prince.
The dwarf in the flask homunculus, most popularly known as Father. He is the oldest homunculus and the progenitor of all others. Arrogant and selfish, he deems only power and ownership of this world worthy of his attention. It is no understatement to mention that Father is narcissistic, callous, merciless, pitiless, egotistical, deeply selfish, and believes that everyone around him are nothing but tools to be used in his plans. So much was his pride that he even attempted to subjugate what is called God.
I don't like him. I can tell he looks down on humans and calls us fools.
When you notice an insect on the ground, do you stop to consider it a fool? The life of an insect is so beneath you that it would be a waste of your time to even consider judging it. That would be an accurate summation on my feelings towards you humans.
Now, it goes without saying that there are no shortages of prideful characters in the Bleach universe, yet none come even close to the pride and ego of Sasuke Aizen. Having mastered to its full extent every single skill possessed by a Soul Reaper, and then subjugating the world of Wako Mundo, Aizen seeks the next step of overthrowing the Soul King and standing above the top of the world, an ambition of pride if I have ever heard of one. Both Aizen's power and intelligence results in an incredible god complex unmatched within the Bleach universe.
Lower your heads and kneel down. Prostrate yourselves.
Being the king of all demons, it is no understatement to say that Muzan has an ego that could swallow the world. In fact, Muzan's most prominent trait is his narcissism, pettiness, and obsession with becoming the perfect being. He considers almost nothing to be his concern except overcoming his inability to walk in the sun, having zero tolerance for any failure or resistance at all, even from his most trusted subordinates.
You're not contradicting what I just said, are you?
Misunderstand me!
Silence. I misunderstood nothing. I am never mistaken. What I say is correct by default. It is not for you to refute. You deserve to die for that.
Now, you know something is up when the word pride is literally in your title. The Lion Sin of Pride, Escanor, is the personification of pride itself. Being blessed with the magical power Sunshine, Escanor is incredibly powerful. But with that power comes an ego and sense of pride that would rival the very sun itself. While Escanor's personality changes drastically between day and night, during the day as his power grows, he becomes arrogant, boastful, and incredibly domineering.
Can you believe the mouth on this guy?
A shame. You two are as unlucky as you are foolish, since you've come all the way to this remote tavern only to forfeit your pathetic lives.
Are you really the same barkeep? You're acting completely different than you did before. Hey, you're not a human, are you?
I am a human, but I'm also the one who stands at the pinnacle of all races, the Sin of Pride, and my name is Lion Sin Escanor.
The great king of heroes and self-proclaimed sovereign of the universe. There is perhaps no character written in the history of anime as prideful as the king of heroes, Gilgamesh. He is the first hero and the one who is proclaimed to have possessed all things in this world, and his ego and pride is truly reflective of someone who fully embraces this belief.
Dogs like you belong prostrated on the ground. Yet you dare to climb into my sky?
I have seen no anime character that even comes close when it comes to pride in this way. The arrogant king of heroes is truly the most prideful anime character who ever existed.
Have you awakened from your dream, King of Conquerors? This entire world is my garden until the very end of time. Thus, I guarantee you this. It will never bore you. It will always be entertaining.
So, did you agree with our list? Did I miss anyone out? Who do you believe is the most prideful anime character? Let us know in the comments down below. Until next time.